Alright folks, welcome back to what is definitely the final episode of Reichsland Reloaded. Now where we last left off, Germany of its own initiative decided to declare war on France, and we can now see World War III is off to a beautiful start. You can probably guess, like, the entire German Empire is like coming to this front. Especially since like Russia isn't even against them. Like, look at this. Look at this. Even Russian troops are trying to make their way through Germany, though I think they're probably gonna take some boats over to make it quicker. So we got France up here. Like, they still own like the northern bits of Algiers, which they are gonna quickly lose. They also own all these patches of Africa, which are surrounded. As well as dragging in the UK when like pretty much Germany and her allies were still over here after the last war, to the point where London instantly flipped and like their nation is now about to be carved up. So let's get started. Let's get back into it. But France is gonna hold this, like, it looks like they're gonna try to hold Paris for as long as possible. Knowing this, they do have like all of Spain under their control. Speaking of Spain, does it even control? No, they lost that territory down here too. France just dropped off a troop in like German Brazil. And Brazil looks like they're trying to send some forces over there to smash them. But France does not have like the entire naval might of, well, really the world. Germany is going to win this war, but it's going to be long, it's going to be brutal, and it's going to be very, very violent. How many planes they got over here? They have over 4,300 planes. Oh my goodness. This is just crazy. Look at all these tactical bombers. Like, they just have like all of this stuff. Like, there's no way Germany can be outproduced. There's no way, like, Germany is losing fuel consumption, like, of course, but I'm pretty sure that's just due to them like remobilizing. You'll be out of fuel in 1.9 months just because of the sheer amount of like forces Germany is mustering. But you have to also agree, they're gonna be able to get that fuel back. Oh, the United States has decided to send over troops. I guess the United States don't even like France. But how long will Paris hold? Who knows? They are getting pushed back though. The French can't hold it. Yeah, the UK just capitulated because that France basically signed their death warrants when they called them into the war. There's too many German forces already occupying the British Isle. And they say, no, we're going to put in a right government, like a more pro-German government. Oh yes, France is getting pushed back. It's surprising though, because France, they should have like pretty good like units. Their units are like well trained up and whatnot, but I doubt like France really saw that much combat outside of like the war with Spain. These guys, these fresh troops, they were doing their jumping jacks outside of Paris. They did not know the power of the German army, but they should have. If I was France, I would have just capitulated. Peru is being stabbed to death from all sides. Oh, Chile is also in this war on France's side. I forgot they were allied. Argentina is at war with them. Oh man. So, and then more and more guys are being called in on this war. Oh yeah, like the German fuel, like they're gaining fuel. It's just like this remobilization. Now let's check on France's, and France is like running critically low on fuel. Like, once Germany did not become their friend anymore, like they took away their friendship, all that like buku fuel and stuff. Yeah, they took it all away. They took it all away from you, France. France just has like their brilliant like infantry units, but even then their proud infantry units are going to get destroyed. Let's see. So soon, let's see, Germany should discover a nuclear bomb soon. Within 123 days. And Burma, I'm pretty sure is dead. Yep, Burma is completely dead. France decided to launch an invasion of Borneo. Okay, that's weird. And then Brunei is already an ally with us. But as you can see, Germany, we still control the southern part of Borneo. It's like really like a smart idea, France, to send over what remains of your colonial forces over there. Though the French colonies are holding off, going off into these God forbid deserts. But eventually this is a war that France is gonna like just be drained. They're using up on too many fronts and have not enough fuel in their reserves. Let's see, yep. We got troops right outside of Paris. Germany look like they are trying to get like Paris. Alfred von Schwarzburg attacking from multiple directions. Air support. Oh, yes. Germany has 12 units in reserve. They may be able to hold down here in like the Swiss Alps, but no, even then, like Germany is pushing it hard. It's just gonna be a lot more bloody for though. Now, as you can see, the entire British Isle down here, well, of Britain, is just taken over. England and Wales. I think that's a more proper term. These guys are just gonna chill out here. Unable to find a path to a valid target. Division belongs to an army but has no orders assigned. Oh boy. So here's the Battle of Paris. It's not the definitive major battle, but this is like Germany is probing it. As you can see, France isn't getting the benefit of this line. They're being pushed back. Germany's fuel, the endless fuel reserves of Germany is being shown on full display. And largely, this is mainly German forces. Like, virtually all of this is German forces with a couple like volunteer forces thrown in the mix. Yeah, Paris is about to get surrounded. Again, like complete air dominance over all of France. They're not even bothering with like the Iberian region right now. Oh, yep, and then French Algeria has fallen. France is kind of faring a little bit better in Africa, but that's just because of how spread out all the German forces were. Down here in Central and Southern Africa is like, this is where it's real. Look at all of this. Oh, the British Empire has still this little dot down here that, oh yeah, I think Germany's tired of that, looking at that dot. They're moving in. They're trying to take French South Africa. Okie dokie. Good luck to you boys. But yes, the year is 1946. And Paris is still holding out. Germany is trying to get Paris. I think they're sending like more divisions, a lot more divisions in. Oh, but France has a lot of reserve forces. How much longer could they hold out? Jeez. Oh. Well, I mean, let's see. The Italian front, like, you know, Germany still has control of Nice. France has a lot of forces out here in Italy. Pretty sure most of these are there where they're drugging up from, like, Spain. Surprisingly, no one is going for naval invasion of southern Spain. Oh, wait, I think Russia looks like Russia attempted to do it for a split second. But yes, the defense of Paris is going as planned for the French. Oh no, they're slowly getting surrounded. They're getting pushed back. Oh no, they're pushing back. It's going back and forth right here. I think this is due to all that time that France, we gave them to like build up like heavy force, and Germany didn't really have to worry about like all these fortifications. Yes, the battles in the Swiss Alps. This is where it truly begins. Germany looks like they're probably gonna hold Nice, but they may get overrun eventually. Though Germany does have like just a shit ton of troops down here in Italy. Like, mind you, this isn't even like the full entirety of the German army. This is just like a portion of it. Like the rest of it is like still like down here in the Balkans, down here in Turkey, down here in North Africa, the Middle East, and including Africa. Oh yeah, they're about to swallow this whole. And then Southern Africa is about to be in very deep trouble. Wait, did Germany just do a naval landing? I think they just did. Dropped off a couple units down here to take over like the rest of French Africa. Yes, it's storming right now. It's a storm in Paris. The French line is being ever so slowly pushed back. Let's see how are they faring up on their end. France is officially out of fuel. It's not looking good for the French army. They do have a lot more in reserve, but they just don't have like enough fuel. Actually, let's check. What's their production looking like? Where's the production? Doing battleships. They're going full steam ahead. We're trying to get infantry equipment. They still have enough like steel. Pretty sure it's due to like, you know, domestically from Spain. Man, let's see, who are they trading with? Let's see. They're extracting 915 aluminum themselves, but they're running at a negative. Oh no, they're getting positive backup. They're exporting a lot of it though. Oh, poor France. They just don't have the manpower to hold out. I find it funny how, like, still, this line in Paris is holding out, but, like, Germany is still moving up, like, through Normandy right now. They're about 2 months out from discovering the atomic bomb. If necessary, I would like to, like, round this whole thing off with, like, the atomic bombing of Paris. Let's check down here the Italian front. Oh yeah, they're attacking Nice hard. I'm pretty sure that France is just trying to get this strategic port. But still, like, this is like the Mediterranean is essentially like entirely under Germany control. I wonder how many forces they have down here. Like, yeah, they have a little bit of a build-up down here in Gibraltar. Yeah, they kind of like have some units down here in Spain in case of any like naval invasions. Where is Paris at? Yes, Paris. Like, jeez. Paris is being bombed. It's just that they have like a fort up here. They're attacking from multiple directions. Got close air support. But it's like that fortification is just giving Paris some more breathing room. Meanwhile, see the Germans are just outside of Caen. France, how long can you hold out with Paris? So it seems that this central French invasion force is like kind of like the Germans are kind of pushing in a little bit. They're trying to I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to cut off like these Italians down here. Same thing with these guys. These guys are trying to take over Normandy and most of northern France. while Paris, like, they are trying to like hold Paris back. Oh no, they are being bombed to hell. I don't know how much longer these guys can hold out, realistically speaking. France's army is good, but it's not like German good. Like, this is completely different from how it was with the invasion of the British Isles. Here, you had to do like a naval invasion, and that was already a mess in and of itself. Here, all of this is just being brought to bear, like, all along the French border. And I think Paris just got isolated. Oh yeah, Paris just got pocketed. Paris is completely surrounded and cut off. France is trying to break it out. They're trying to launch a breakout. Oh no, it's not gonna be enough. Paris is surrounded. Oh, look at all these forces, like these French forces. They're still super high strength, but like their organization is just gone. They have an encirclement penalty. Hang on, next time they get attacked, I gotta look at all those debuffs. Okay, let's see. Their commander skill has a skill of 1. What's this commander? He pretty much, he's like, I guess this is skill 2 commander. Yeah, he has like the initiative, so let's see. They got encirclement penalty. Minus 30% attack, minus 30% defense. Troops trapped in a pocket are cut off from communication and can't fight as effectively. They're entrenched in the bunkers, but they have incredibly low supply, which is also lowering their defense. They got 22 reserves. Like, Paris is cut off, but this is like a siege. This is basically Stalingrad. The French just got overrun here. Yes, they cannot. The German, like, war machine is unstoppable. The panzers, the close air support, everything is just raining hell on them. Paris is trapped. Look at this. These guys in Paris are holding out. They're like, the German army has just surpassed. They just pass around as we're trapped, boys. We die for France. And die for France you shall, unfortunately. Yes, they're also being pushed back on the Italian front. Germany is pushing in through, like, with the rest of Provence. The Swiss Alps are almost under German control. Oh yes, this is looking terrible for France. This is so bad. All these German troops are surrounding France. They're like, push them out to the sea, and then we shall burn France to the ground. Mexico declared war on the USA. Now. Does anyone remember the Zimmerman telegram? Now, as one last shenanigan that I have done, I say, because this is the end, let us have, like, the United States try to declare war on Germany for a bit of revenge. So now, it was like a secret pact. I have a little bit of lore. Germany, not caring anymore about free American support, the free American Empire support, had gave Mexico a secret go-ahead to invade the United States. Especially after German intelligence realized that America was plotting to retake Maryland over here. And due to that, Mexico and Germany has just signed a blood pact to declare war on the United States. And now, because of that, the final showdown shall commence. France is about to be swallowed whole. USA calling in Haiti, like, that's gonna make a damn difference, if anything. But now, the war for two fronts has began. America has decided that if Germany was going to, like, violate their non-aggression pact, they were going to violate it first, a la the secret Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, and they're going to retake the United States, like the northeast United States. No, what am I saying? All of the de jure territory of the United States, from California, Texas, New Mexico, and Florida, Maryland, they're going to take it all back. This is their final attempt. They say, do it now while Germany is weak, confused. They're fighting France and Europe. Germany is now has to muster all of its military might to defeat its final foes. This is the end, my friend. Though this is honestly the end of France. Pretty sure they're gonna make a valiant holdout in Spain, because it looks like they're gonna get pushed all the way down into Spain. It's for like a last holdout, but this one, it's just sad. And they're about to take over the rest of Brittany over here. Like, the entire German war machine is pouring into France. I think they're leaving Paris alone. They're like, screw it. We'll take Paris over later. Everyone's just surrounded and bombing to hell. Oh my goodness. All these. I have to hold E. Yeah, actually, let me switch it to the United States screen while Germany is going through all those damn pop-ups driving me nuts. Alright, so let's see. What is the United States facing off against? They're facing off against a resurgent Mexico who is trying to prove that it is, like, now a true world power. They got the initiative on Canada because Germany has been caught off guard. They're drawn thin in the Canadian front. Americans are pouring into Canada. Northeast United States is in danger of falling, but the German Empire, they are sending everything they have over here to disrupt the Americans. I think they're sending German U-boats over here to bomb the American fleet. So the United States just took back over Baltimore. Germany is going to be caught on the full back foot of this war, but they do have the support of Mexico, and Mexico is going to like try to assist America as quickly as it can. But America just is attacking southern Mexico right now. They just dropped off troops just outside of Mexican City, and all the Mexican forces are up. They're virtually all up north. My God, what have I done? Cuba has accepted a non-aggression pact. Let's go back to Germany. Alright, so France just launched a little incursion out here. It's kind of weird because they kind of reduced like the amount of men that's like sitting on top of Paris, but like knowing the German troops are attacking it, just gonna whittle down this other one, which it doesn't have really any bonuses besides a little bit of entrenchment. Let's see, yes. Virtually pretty much all of France is almost under complete German occupation. Germany is like, we have to finish this war now with the French. First France, then the United States. They say, we need to reinforce these troops up here. Oh yes, the battle for America. Let's look at this. My God. The United States has been preparing for this war. This is the war they wanted to like say, no, we shall no longer sit back and have Germany dictate what we can do. We're going to reclaim all of our states. Except Hawaii. Hawaii is safe out here in the Pacific. They're surrounded by all of our allies out here, including China and Japan. Oh, but the battle for Florida. The Germans are like, we have to hold Florida for reinforcements, boys. Who was that? Colombia? Oh, Colombia and El Salvador have like stopping off in Tampa Bay. It's kind of yes, Germany is trying to like just completely wreck the United States. Air superiority over here. Germany is sending, holy crap, sending back all these bombers. This is gonna be a shame. Where's the atomic bomb project? 18 more days before the atom is discovered. But then they're gonna have to build a nuclear factory. This is gonna be hilarious. They just need to build strategic bombers. Good lord. Which I wouldn't be surprised if Germany gets around to like building some strategic bombers. But I doubt it. Like, they really don't even need it. I mean, they got tactical bombers, fighters, but no, like, not really any strategic bombers. Pretty sure they didn't go along the lines of researching it anyway, but like, Seeing how effective the tactical bombers are, they are just wrecking everything. And yep, it seems that Germany is. Are they actually trying to resurrect nationalist Spain? Oh my God, they are. Nationalist Spain has joined Germany. The Germans are passing. Oh God, they're passing the Pyrenees. They're almost there. Yep, I think France is a little bit borked right now. Yeah. France has no troops. I'm pretty sure it's because of like all that they just lost, but Germany is gonna be able to move through like Spain unopposed. And that's due to the fact that France, for some reason, is keeping all their forces down here in Gibraltar. And they are getting, and those places are getting bombed to hell. Oh, let's hop back on to Germany. Paris, though, is still holding out. They can't really do much. And they're effectively surrounded. Yeah, look at this mess. Ew, look at this blotchy mess. Now let's check back over here in the United States. Surprisingly, Germany, they managed to take back Baltimore. I'm proud of them for that. But we have to also remember, Germany, for the most part, is battle hardened. Like the United States, they sent voluntary forces, but the majority of their armed forces have not seen any combat. While Germany has just went through one major war, is in the process of a second major war, and the United States, they're pushed into Canada a little bit. Not much in particular, but they're trying to get up like to Alaska for some reason. Mexico managed to beat back the United States forces down here. That's surprising. Mexico is actually holding its own. Yeah, I think because Mexico, they had some military training as well. But they also have access to German goods. The United States have no access to said goods. They lost their access. And as you can see, their fuel consumption is crashing. The United States, you guys can't feel the Navy. I mean, they don't even have the, I forgot, also the United States don't have any of the oil fields in like Texas. Okay. They're getting oil from places, just not enough, like, and yeah, they're getting strategically bombed, so it's also cutting down on oil production. Let's see. Yes, Germany is almost to this line they formed for themselves. Oh, what a beautiful poetic end to all this. Germany has just become an unstoppable juggernaut. Let's check with Africa. Oh God, everything with Africa is already done. I thought that was gonna hold out a little bit longer. Damn, Sokoto lasted longer than you, France. And you had a lot more troops and more like advanced tech than they did. Yep, it seems like Germany just doing some mop-up operations, and they just discovered the atomic bomb. Yeah, what a beautiful display of wealth and power this was. Like, America cannot go to the northeast section. I mean, like, they got some troops down here, but honestly, they can't break this line. They pushed back Germany a little bit, but Germany, once they managed to get some reinforcements and consolidate the line together, they're actually able to hold their own against the United States on the East Coast. Whereas in Canada, the United States is mainly invading largely empty and useless territory. While Mexico, on the other hand, is, let's see, what's Mexico's perspective? They're winning. Mexico's largely holding a front line. They moved into Louisiana, and in fact, surprisingly, Mexico is keeping to its objectives by just trying to go for like Washington and Oregon up here. See, they got this like line they want to like maintain. It looks like Mexico is trying to set up a naval invasion to invade into New Orleans. Good lord. Now, this is an abomination. What is? Look at all these baby nationalist fans. What is this blotchiness? Why? Now, Paris up here. Again, once it gets surrounded, they're completely cut off. It's just that they have like a ton of reserves up here. And Germany not really attacking with any, like too many units. Like they're doing like little pot shots and it's whittling these guys down a bit. I think Germany is finally trying to like make Paris fall completely. And yep, like France does not have the manpower to defeat Germany. I think they resigned themselves to that fact. That's why they're hanging out of the coastal cities. Maybe they're trying to flee somewhere in exile. Is there anywhere else? Oh, I think they're transporting some of their troops to Chile. Yeah, Peru is dead. Oh. Poor France. Peru is just blocked in like by Brazil. Like, who's that? Is that Australia? Yeah, it's Australia and Greece. Their flags look mighty similar. Chile, the whole Chilean line is like right along like this, the Andes mountain range. Germany is sending over forces. Argentina, you got some Belgian forces. Yeah, everyone is just trying to like. I'm pretty sure they're trying to kill Brazil and attack Chile from like the north. Or I mean, kill Peru. Now Mexico is actually making successful incursions into the United States. Germany is launching. Oh man, Germany broke like the American line down here. I'll be damned. They're moving into like southern United States. See, Washington is still like, you know, just across the like a stone's throw away from Washington. Like Baltimore is just like they're holding this off with DC. They're holding DC off. But it looks like, yeah, the Americans have been, they've been pretty much largely pushed back from like the incursions they made over here in the Northeast. Now Canada, that's a different story. That's just because now they're just sending out baby units to spread out and take over Canada, which is not of any strategic value whatsoever. Let's go back to France. The death throes of France. Germany is just now walking. It's just a walk in the park now. Paris is still holding out. Surprised they don't have no starvation mechanic, because these guys were being screwed long ago. Man. They're probably trying to throw breakouts, but these units are just getting wrecked. You know, Spain is almost like completely German dominated. And let's see, did they finish off the French portion of Africa down here? It's just got this baby bit left. And these guys, yeah, these guys were trapped. Looked like they were trying to either come in and save it or retreat and leave. These guys are about to get completely crushed. Yep, they're encircled, low supply. Heck, even the German armies have low supplies. I think it's just because of how it's been divvied out. Surprise, surprise, surprise. France, have you given up yet? They're almost a capitulation. In the American-Afghan War, which is actually the Mexican-American War. Yeah, America's on the verge of like bowing down to that. See, Germany's taking little pokey like probes into the United States, while Mexico has taken over a majority of Louisiana. Let's see how desperate the American situation is. They do have like huge forces built up, and like these guys, they are getting like some necessary like combat training along this front, but Germany is kind of like just going like, whoop, we just took Atlanta. Just walking around trying to see what they can like find out. Hey, I'm surprised they haven't gone for like this port over here in Georgia. Let's go see how what's over there. And here are the death throes of France. Lisbon, the troops in Lisbon are about to be slaughtered. There are multiple SS. Yep, these guys are just being, I think they're pushing in now. Yep, Gibraltar. Seeing that the French are going to make a final stand at Gibraltar. That is kind of screwed up. Peace conference though, I think France just capitulated. Oh yes, so France just capitulated and died. Germany now owns all of Western Europe. They were just like, France just gave up. Like, I think Paris, even Paris held out. Yeah, Paris held out probably for the entirety of the thing, but they just had to give up because they could not like defend it. And now, I guess for like the last 10 or so minutes, we can see how this war with America is going to turn out. Though, I believe it's a foregone conclusion. Now that this has been dealt with, Germany's full military might are going to be brought to bear on the United States. Yes, this is Germany in Africa. You got Germany in Western Europe, Eastern Europe, German Asia, German Middle East. This is just Germany everywhere. You can't get enough of Germany. So now I think America is realizing that it's probably screwed. It'll be like a month or so, but they will bring some troops over here to the American front. Germany needs one strategic bomber. We don't need a strategic bomber to take DC. Come on. You guys could push in. Let's see. How is the United States faring? So now, every single air force we have is being sent to the Caribbean and transferred also to like the East Coast and Midwest of the United States. Also, how's Haiti looking right now? Oh, Haiti's just chilling. Oh, I forgot they kind of initiated this war. They got 21 divisions, which means that is a nonsensical mess. But the Americans are falling apart in the South. Yeah, even though Germany doesn't have that many forces down here, like if the United States really wanted to, they could like crush this, but most of their forces are up here mustered in the Northeast. It's now just going to be a war of attrition. Mexico, on the other hand, let's swap over to them. Mexico can just go over through the Northwest relatively unopposed. America is overstretched. Yeah, let's see. How many manpowers they have in the field right now? Over 1 million. Jesus, Mexico. United States, let's see. In the field, they got 2 million in the field, but 11 million like in total. Yes, you've fallen into the old classic German trap known as Operation Icebox. You go into Canada believing that it is of strategic value to Germany when it is not in the slightest. Furthermore, I think Germany just has to play the waiting game. All of it. Look at this nonsense. This is all about to be dropped off. Like, they do not understand. Like, they're like, oh, we just made it all the way to like the edge of Spain. What do we do now, boss? Well, just wait for the boats to come. And you guys are being shipped out to the United States in droves. Like, look at this mess. Look at this. All these guys are about to be dropped off here, and most of them are going to be brought down here, but I'm pretty sure they're going to send some off into Canada. Seeing that Japan is holding the Canadian front for us, I salute you, Japan. Russia is just up here. They're like, well, we own Alaska at some point. We kind of know the terrain. We're just wandering around. And what was the capital again? Oh yeah, Muzi. Man, let's check in on these battles. Oh wait, are they launching a naval landing? Oh no, they're not. Not yet, at least. So really, as long as this German line can link up, like attack the United States from the rear, this will be amazing. Mexico is moving in. This American unit is trying to, like, you know, get out of this pocket. Too few German units over here to really like set up any sort of cohesive line. Got a little German division dropped off in Florida. But let's see. Oh, yep. All these guys have just been dropped off from Europe. These battle-hardened, murderous bastards. They're all here. And they're all ready for war. Let's look at these guys. We got a whole bunch of greens, but we do have a couple trained guys. Any vets? No, it does not seem like we have any vets in the army. Mexico is like moving through like the Midwest. Like, Mexico actually had, like, a line and soldiers to back up that line. The United States is being pushed back. And Mexico had made it all the way up to Washington. Yes. Oh, this is dastardly poor. I think also they may be trying to liberate some of our territory. If Mexico does that, they deserve true props. Now, the United States is in a pretty dire situation. They still are generating, like, fuel somehow. Let's see. Well, no, they're basically completely out from trade. Yeah, all the oils are being blocked. Oh my God. America has, like, 2 weeks of oils left. Like, just fuel left. Whereas the Reich, even like right now, worst case scenario, like if somehow Germany loses all of its fuel, they will still have 2 weeks left, but we're still making, generating more than we're consuming. And the year is 1947. I think we already know how this is gonna wrap up. America, forget your invasion. You don't need to invade Canada. It's like, really, you're just going into the forests and mountains and stretching your units thin while Mexico is consuming, like, the rest of your country. Well, I guess they're trying to go on an escape plan. They're like, we lose the continental United States. We'll at least have Canada under our control and fight as a free rebel force. And I'm like, no, that's not going to work. Germany's not going to put up with that. Let's see, how is this doing? So, like, yeah, everyone's still chilling outside of, like, Baltimore. I think these guys are trying to move down here to, like, the southern tip of Maryland, but I don't know if they're gonna push that. Like, this war has been largely fought along this line, and actually Germany has pushed back the United States. Well. And yep, aside from like these guys down here, I think Mexico is gonna mop them up for us. I think Germany is trying to say, okay, we could kind of carve this up. It's like, you know, liberate Florida for us, and you could take that bit of Alabama. Now Germany is sweeping up. Honestly, this is like a huge gap right here. And I think, let's see, Germany dropping out more troops, kind of. Haiti is just chilling right here because I don't think anyone really cares. Oh wait, France still exists? What? Hang on. France. Oh my god, France has been reduced to North Africa. I had not noticed. Well, I suppose that's just the way it's done. So Germany has approximately, it'll be like another just about a year for a nuclear bomb to be made. But I don't think Germany even has like a strategic bomber. Yeah, they don't have a strategic bomber. This war is closing the gap. The two lines have met. The Mexican and German lines have met. And now Germany, like, since they have this whole back line like consolidated, they're gonna be able to like push up along the east coast. Mexico and like just Mexico and Germany have like just the perfect relations, though they're not in the same faction due to, like, you know, Mexico still being a monarchy and they create their own little monarch faction. You can say they're unofficial allies in the carving up of the United States. So now America is in big poodoo for the moment. Not even like, how many of these forces over here? So they got like a couple units up here in Canada. The bulk of which is trapped up here along Wisconsin, while the rest like are trapped along the East Coast. I don't think researching Marines now, U.S. is gonna help you. Mexico is pushing in. Let me see. Let's ask Mexico for like military access. Mexico should get military access. And as Mexico, let's see, ask for military access. And I believe that is all she wrote. So now they got military access to each other. They're able to, like, you know, actually go on for like these plans. Yeah, Mexico is starting to liberate Canada for us. DC is kind of cut off. Let's see. Okay, America's about to capitulate soon. So once they capitulate, I will probably wrap up this whole thing. So this probably might run just under an hour. But who cares? It's the most bombastic ending. Yeah, America is just isolated. Like, the whole foray to Canada, I saw what they were going for. Amiable. It was a little bit like, you know, a bit of a drop in the bucket and a lot of hope on their part. But Mexico now is kind of spreading out their forces through the northern United States while concentrating all of it like to the east. To a point where Mexico is now leading the way on like just chomping up America. Oh. And then Mexico joined in as a partner. Over 2 million men died in this war as well. And then they're playing, what's this song called? This song is called Main Theme Allies. I think that's the the greatest songs in this slaughter fest on. Though I am sure if like they just captured DC, it's over. Let's see, come on, you got America, you don't really have that much to work with. Yep. All these German troops are now moving in. They're trying to take back Baltimore. I already got that done. Oh, is DC left undefended right now? That would be hilarious if like like America like left DC undefended. Like, let's see what happens after they take Baltimore. Oh, come on. It's open. Okay, no, they had like a little troop hidden there. Alright, they're taking over the rest of Southern Maryland to get rid of that bug. Yeah, the United States is dead. Let's see, they still have this area under occupation. But yeah, they have parts of the Great Lakes region under occupation, but the last true territory of the United States is being held out in like Virginia, West Virginia, and the remaining bits of Maryland. Come now, you brilliant fools. Yeah, America's putting its last holdout. It's over. Yes, this is effectively the end. How close are they to capitulating? Let's see. Still only at 96%. It controls 22% of the victory points will capitulate when it has 20% or less. Well, oh yeah, they just capitulated. Haiti was puppeted, Canada was puppeted, Free American Empire was puppeted, and Colombia was puppeted. And that, folks, is the end. Germany conquered all of what the hell? Okay, Germany conquered all of Western, Central, and Eastern Europe, like the whole world. Because Germany conquered the whole world. The United States, with the remainder of it, tried to do one last shot for glory, but instead lost due to a combined effort from Germany and Mexico. And it is now a puppet of the German Empire like it always was destined to be. And then Colombia was released because I guess Mexico didn't want like Oregon or Washington, so they just let it go. And then Canada, or negative Canada up here, exists. And they are, you know, a little fascist enclave inside of us. So I hope you guys enjoyed the series. It was fun playing this game. I am going to do one on, what was it? The Manifest Destiny campaign soon. But by the time that's going to be around, it's going to be just a tad bit later. Not super long, I hope. Because the next main grand strategy is going to be Crusader Kings 3, folks. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And I hope to see you guys again soon. This is SoloSupreme, and have a great day, folks.
Now this one is pure niceness.